Hi all. Today we can see the convex optimization problem. So in the last session we have seen the constraint optimization problems. And in convex optimization problem, assume the problem like minimize the function f of x subject to the constraints g of x and h of x. Okay. And if the function f of x is convex, and the constraints are convex sets, then we can call it as a convex optimization problem. Okay, so convex optimization problem, it could be a constraint optimization problem, and in this the objective function, that is f, as well as the constraints g and h could be that could be convex. Okay, so this f of x should be convex function and the constraint should be convex sets. Then that kind of optimization problems are called convex optimization problem. And this convex optimization problem shows strong duality. Strong duality means optimal solution of the dual problem is equal to the optimal solution of the primal problem. We can just recap what is a convex function. All linear functions are convex functions. And if the Hessian matrix of f of the function is positive, semi, or positive definite or positive semi-definite, then that function is called as a convex function. So we can consider this function, take any 2 point on the function. Okay, draw the secant line connecting these 2 points, and every point in this function will be below the secant line. So that was usually definition for the convex function. For convex functions, local minima is equal to global minima. That is the advantage of convex function. And that was function. And what about sets? Convex set and non-convex set. So let's consider this set. Take any 2 points on the set and draw a line connecting those 2 points. And the all point will be inside the set. Okay, take any 2 arbitrary points and draw the line connecting them, and the whole line will be inside the set. And consider another set like this. Take any 2 point, okay, suppose these two x, y, and connect the line, connect to those 2 points, and we can see that a part of the line is outside the set. So this kind of sets are called non-convex sets or concave sets. Then convex set and convex function, this is the formal definition. A set C is a convex set if for any xy belong to C and for any scalar theta with the value between 0 and 1, we have the set, we have the relation theta x plus 1 minus theta y belongs to C. So take any 2 point x and y, and the line connecting them will be inside the set. Then the convex function, let the function f mapping from Rd to R be a function whose domain is a convex set. The function f is convex function if for all xy in the domain of f and for any scalar theta with the value between 0 and 1, we have the relation f of theta x plus 1 minus theta y is less than or equal to theta f of x plus 1 minus theta f of y. So the same relation will keep here also. Like this. Okay, that is the formal definition for the convex function. Then another term related to the convex function is epigraph. A convex function is a bowl-like object, and we imagine pouring water into it to fill up. Okay, this resulting filled in set called epigraph of the convex function, and it is a convex set. So let us assume this as a convex function and just to fill it up with the water, and this closed one is called the convex set or the epigraph. Okay, so the entire thing will be called as the epigraph. So next is the classification of optimization problems. So this convex, the optimization problems, we can divide it into basically two types. One is the linear programming problems. Okay, we call it as linear programming problem and non-linear programming problems. And there is a special type of non-linear programming problems that are called quadratic programming problems. Okay. And what is linear programming problem or linear optimization problem? Suppose this is our objective function. F of x is our objective function, and gi of x are this is the set of constraints. Okay. Then based on this, we are explaining what is linear programming and non-linear programming. And in linear programming, this both the objective function f and the constraints are linear. Okay, both f and gi are linear. And in non-linear, any of these, either the objective function or the constraints are non-linear. In that case, it is called the non-linear programming problem. And what is a quadratic programming problem? That is, f should be quadratic and gi, the constraint, should be linear. In that case, we call it as a quadratic programming problem. Okay. So that is all about this session. Then in the next session, we can see what is linear programming and quadratic programming. Thank you.